What are 4 costly mistakes new homeowners make in their first year? Hi, I'm Keith Bryan with Whissel Realty, and I wanted to share the 4 costly mistakes new homeowners make in their first year. Number 1, going with the lowest bid. Your HVAC system is making an awful noise and clearly requires the knowledge of a professional or perhaps an exorcist. So you go out and obtain 3 contractor bids and decide to go with the lowest price. A common thing I hear is, rather than going with the contractor who had performed good work in the past, we hired a contractor who offered to complete the work for less than half the cost and less the time. A year later, our house is still under construction and it is a construction zone. So what do? Double check that all bids include the same project scope. Sometimes one is cheaper because it doesn't include all the actual costs and details of the project, and/or the contractor may lack the experience or knowledge of additional steps and cost. Number 2, making improvements without checking the ROI, return on investment. I recall a couple who, though only planned on staying in their home for a few years, quickly replaced all of their windows, and when it came time to sell, they were delivered the crushing news that they wouldn't get all their money back. Just because you might personally value an upgrade doesn't mean the market will. It's easy to build yourself out of your neighborhood and invest more than you can recoup at resale. So what do? Before you pick up a sledgehammer, check with an agent or an appraiser who usually are happy to share their knowledge about how much money an improvement will eventually deliver. Number 3, ignoring the small items on your inspection report. Use that home inspection report for your very first to-do list, even before you start choosing paint colors. Those minor issues that help take a chunk of change off the price can cause cumulative and sometimes hazardous damage. And over time, those loose rain gutters, they could yield you thousands of dollars in foundation damage. So what do? Get the opinion and estimate of a contractor, usually at no charge, and then you can make an informed decision. But remember, tip number 1, always choose a knowledgeable contractor over the cheapest bid. And 4th, last but not least, remodeling without doing the research. Hey, no one wants to be a negative Nancy, but there's a benefit to knowing the worst case scenario. A local homeowner tells of a time he hired roofers to remove some box gutters from his 1880s homes. Little did he know, more often than not, aged box gutters come with more extensive rot damage, which his roofers weren't qualified to handle. He went on to say, we had to have 4 different contractors come in and close stuff up for the winter, and had we researched the problem, we could have saved money and anxiety by hiring a specialist from the start. So what do? Before beginning a project, thoroughly research it. Ask your neighbors. Ask detailed questions of contractors so you can get your timing, budget, and exceptions in line. If you have any questions, call me 760-456-9471.